Buenos días, clase de español. This is Señor Irvin, and this is the introduction to something called La Ropa. This is the level called La Ropa. La Ropa meaning clothing. See? And before we do anything else, I wanted to talk about some big changes as far as what's happening this last quarter of the semester, and some structural changes that I've done with the level. And then we're going to say, get busy because you have a deadline right away. So the big changes, one of the biggest changes is that there is no more leaderboard, and also that is going to include no AP achievement points. I'm still going to structure the levels the same way I've done. The achievement points in the leaderboard were meant to motivate students to go ahead and complete assignments, and for the most part they didn't really do that. I had actually the most students I have ever failed in Spanish 1 in any quarter happen in just this last third quarter. So the leaderboard and the achievement points are supposed to have the effect of kind of motivating you to do the best you possibly can, kind of be checking out the leaderboard and then trying to earn those achievement points. Really what's happening was people were using the achievement points when they needed to just go ahead and quickly get an assignment done right at the deadline, which wasn't the intent. Okay, that wasn't the intent of the entire thing. So at least for this last quarter, there's no achievement points, no leaderboard, so that's gone. The next part that's different is the structure of the level. Instead of having 3 weeks, basically, that we've done before to be able to complete a level, I've changed the structure of the level. This is actually what your level is going to end up looking like. Of course, this will be open by the time that you're looking at this, and it'll say La Ropa Week 1. There'll be a La Ropa folder, and inside will be 3 folders. You'll only have access to the first one, basically, during most of the first week, and I'll explain that in just a bit. But what's going to happen is the first level will open up, and you're probably right here, an intro to La Ropa, and you'll be going down and completing activities for the first week. You will notice that, and let me go back right here, that this has a deadline. The first deadline is March 23rd at 9:10. So we should write that down over here on deadline. March 23rd at 9:10. We are going to have a deadline for the first folder. The first folder deals with vocabulario, and it deals with gramática and grammar. The second folder deals with partner activities and a project that you're going to complete in week 2. And that one's going to be due the 30th of March, which is also again a Monday at 9:10. And then the final week is kind of a weird week because we have a 4-day week, and then we have our spring break, our Easter holiday. And so anyway, I made it due the Tuesday after the spring break or the Easter holiday, the Friday, Monday off. And it is due on the 14th of April at 9:10, and that's the reason why this extended deadline happens here. Okay, these will open up during the previous week's activity. I think this one opens up like on a Wednesday or Thursday, just in case you're one of those people that just bust through this whole entire level and finishes it off, which I highly encourage you to go ahead and do so. This week 2 will start opening up Wednesday, I believe, or Thursday. It's the 19th, whatever day that is. See? And then Ropa final week will open up on the 2nd of April, which again will be earlier. Actually, I'm probably going to open it up even earlier than that, so make sure that you have an opportunity to be able to finish those things. Okay? So anyway, it'll open up one level, one little piece at a time. If you turn in assignments after the deadline, it's just like normal. So if you miss this first deadline, you will receive a 30% reduction, okay, or deduction, I suppose, in points on each of the assignments that you don't turn in. They'll be turned in as late. So make sure that you submit your assignments, okay, on time, and I'm trying to keep you on pace. So this is a perfect pacing type of thing. So hopefully it'll end up working. Bueno, cool. That is the whole introduction. What you need to go ahead and do is press submit and then type in March 23rd, 9:10. Okay, that'll tell you this is my first deadline. Bueno, that's all I got. Adiós, hasta la vista.